Hi, everybody. Welcome to Show and Tell with NCT Phoenix. We have Bob, Kevin, and Maddie Mo here to show us and tell us about some cool stuff that they have and can't get rid of course. We're starting today with something from your childhood. Show and tell. And so I think for each of us, that's a different point in the timeline. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Who's going?
Go for it, Bob.
Okay.
We'll go reverse chronological. Or would that just be chronological?
Yes, one way or the other.
Yep.
Okay, so I have a picture from when I was a child.
Aww.
And that's the original photograph. It's not a digital copy.
Oh my gosh, look how cute you are. And I am obsessed with that coat.
The hat and the coat are and the pattern on the couch.
Yeah. I love that you're dressed like a little adult.
Yes.
I think all children were dressed like adults back then.
Look at the can you see that the sleeve on the coat is rolled up?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's shiny because it was too long. And I don't remember that picture being taken, but I remember that picture from, well, as long as I can remember stuff. And it's in the box in my closet. And I said, that's about the only thing I have left from my early childhood. That and the picture of me on a quilt with no clothes on, which was my first choice, but I couldn't find it. So I have it on.
I wish you still had that coat. Like I would like that tiny little like adult trench coat for your birthday. Do you mind telling us what you don't have to, but do you mind telling us what year that was?
I don't know. It would have to be 46 maybe, or 47. I was born in April of 45, so I look to be about a year old now, right?
To your job at the accounting office.
Yes.
There were no child labor laws then.
I'm going to the street corner to sell apples. One of those things.
Everybody had to chip in.
That's right.
That's why I tell my kids every day, like, look, if this were the before times, you would be working on a farm right now. So don't get in my face about how many hours you get to play Fortnite. Okay, So here's what I have. These are some of my, and I don't know how to get the angle right. Girl Scout, not that one. Girl Scout brownie sash pin.
Badges.
That's so cool.
Badges? You don't need no stinking badges.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Olympics?
Yep, in 1988, I was an Olympic Girl Scout. But this was for these were the sort of little individual patches that you got for doing like really simple stuff, like jump roping for 30 minutes. You could get one of these like triangle patches, or this is a theater patch. And my path was clear early in life. This was when we got to go to San Diego and stay on one of the Marine bases. And we got to spend a night in SeaWorld. Yeah. And
like
then
overnight, you spent the night in SeaWorld?
Yeah, with the penguins in that penguin encounter. Like we all had sleeping bags and stuff. And then
did you smell like fish after that?
There's something ice skating related. I don't know what the Olympic situation was. And it could have been something as simple as we watched the Olympics. Yeah. Or there was
who could watch the most Olympics.
Yeah, there was some sort of Girl Scout Olympics and we participated. But yeah, I was a brownie, I was a daisy, a brownie, a cadet, and everything right up until the point where you're like would be like the equivalent of an Eagle Scout, and then I was like, I'm good. So those are from my childhood.
Yeah, I was a Girl Scout.
What?
I was a Girl Scout. You had to be a Girl Scout to chaperone at camp, so you're covered by the insurance. And my daughter was a Girl Scout, and we chaperoned. So I was a Girl Scout.
There you
Yay!
go.
There's a camp here in Arizona called Camp Shadow Pines.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
Are you
just
okay?
made my chair go. All right. Everything's fine. So I think Kevin is next, but I may be wrong.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay. My thing is this old-fashioned telephone. It's authentic. It's
Are
an
you
original.
a vampire?
Yes. That's why I look so fresh and white all the time. And my dad gave it to us when we were children as just like a prop to play with. And so we play like telephone operator, like, hello. This is Jack Bing with the newspaper calling, blah, 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 blah. And you can actually like dial on the telephone still. It has a little number dial thing. And so it was just kind of like a toy that we played with, even though it was a real phone. But no one was going to use it as a real phone anytime soon.
Are your parents antique dealers? Like, why is that something they would have?
I think he found it like at a swap meet or something, and just like thought it was like a cool thing for kids to have to like learn about the past.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've always just held on to it because no one else really wanted it, and I'm sure my mom would have just thrown it away.
No, that's very neat.
Do you have it now just kind of as like a display thing on your shelf? Like
Yeah,
a knickknack?
yeah, it's like a knick-knack basically.
But
Yeah.
do you also sometimes just pick it up and go, breaker, this is from the newspaper? Like,
Hello, the Lindenberg is on fire. It's on fire.
Stop
get
the
me called
presses.
at like 2:15. Fabulous. Wonderful. All right, Maddie Mo, what do you have?
All right. So Krissy, it's funny that you mentioned SeaWorld, because I have a little Shamu from SeaWorld. I've been to, I mean, the tag's kind of worn, but you can sort of see that it says SeaWorld. I've been there maybe like 2 or 3 times, but every time it was just so much fun. And I've been to a couple of vacations in California, and most of the time growing up, whenever my family was fortunate enough to be able to go on vacation or a weekend trip, we would usually drive to California. So I have a lot of memories in various places of California, and I've been to SeaWorld a couple times, and so I just have this little man just chilling in my closet. So yeah.
Cool.
I love it. That's great. I heard a story recently that like orcas in the oceans around Japan have started attacking boats,
Yeah, I saw that too.
sinking them.
Oh,
Yeah, they're taking the ocean back.
as they
It's
should.
about time.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your very cool items. So the next thing we're going to do is a bit experimental. We are going to have a scavenger hunt. All right. So when I say go, you can just like look around your immediate area, or journey out further into your house or wherever you are and find like the weirdest thing you have that's less than 20 steps away from where you are. Hey, who made it back first?
I did.
Wow.
All right, Bob, what do you got?
Well, this is a laughing hard roll. It's a plastic hard roll. It's supposed to look like a roll of bread, you know?
Okay.
Okay. And it's got a place in the back to put batteries in it.
Oh.
When you put the batteries in it, and if you're lucky and it's working, when you lift it up off the table, it has a recorder in it and it laughs. It goes like that.
Oh my
You
god.
said weird.
That's
And
weird.
There it
It's
is.
weird, and I would love to imagine a scenario in which that would take someone by surprise.
Well, they'd have to be looking for a really old steel roll.
Gray,
Yeah,
plastic
great.
looking loop. What did you find, Kevin?
My thing, it's not that weird, but it's just kind of unique. hold on. It's a Survivor buff.
Oh,
an
yay!
authentic one.
From when you were on Survivor?
Yes, and I won. No. I was obsessed with Survivor in high school. Like I would watch it every week and I knew like all this trivia about it. And so someone got me this as a present during their like 20th season. And I've always just worn it for various reasons because you can like wear it as a headband or like on your wrist, or it's a great face mask.
Nice. Or tube top of nice bandeau.
Yeah.
I love that. Maddie Mo, what did you find?
Awesome. So this is the first thing that I thought of when you said weird, and he may or may not have already made a debut in some earlier NCT videos. I can't quite remember. But this is Quackers. This is my duck puppet. He's a little shy, but he's very fancy. Excuse you. Fix that for you, geez. But I made him in high school, and I love him, and I don't know what else to say.
Hi, Quackers. Yes, we love Quackers. And here's what I have. I really like anthropomorphized food. And in particular, when the food is like really excited to be in the situation in which it will eventually be consumed. And like the Japanese also love to make cute little food creatures who are joyously about to be eaten. And this guy actually comes out of his little soup.
Oh!
He's got his little sumo pants.
Wow.
The chicken soup?
Yeah, I think it's like a ramen or situation. All right, so that's episode 1, Things from Your Childhood of NCT Show and Tell. Thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us if you think Kevin is probably a vampire. And we will see you on the next episode.